Hey, guys, we're back for a quick pop in, honey. We got to get a couple of subjects out to you. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. I'm not going to hold you guys long. Thank you guys for stopping by. Let's get into our video. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh Lord. All right, let me get this up. All right. Let's get into it. All right. How y'all doing? Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right. Get to my main screen here. All right. Let's see who we got in here. Sweet Essence in the building. I see you, Rose Armstead. I see you, Gail West. I see you. Who else we got? Cheryl Williams. I see you. True TV Podcast. Pepper's Love is here. My lady is here. SD Warren. Yes. Thank y'all for stopping by. Let's get into our show, honey. Let's get to the show. All right. So this is just dropped. I said, let me go ahead and get this up for y'all. All right, hold on. Child. Clicking away. All right, let's get that a second to come up. All right, y'all know who this is, honey. The Chrisleys. The Chrisleys have been pardoned by Trump. Okay, yeah, y'all know they had all this tax evasion and stuff going on. But it says Donald Trump issues full pardons for Todd and Julie Chrisley after they were convicted of fraud and tax evasions. Said that they were given a pretty harsh treatment. That's what he's saying. Now it says that Donald Trump just gave the Chrisleys a get out jail free card, y'all. Says that Todd and Julie Chrisley were convicted of fraud and tax evasions back in 2022. Original indictment by a grand jury of 2019 said that Todd was hit with a 12-year sentence in prison, and Julie was hit with a 7-year sentence in federal lockup. It says that their kids, Savannah and Chase, have both been fighting for their freedom, and the couple has previous sentence appeals denied. So Trump has gone and pardoned them to get out of jail. Y'all see that? All right, so let's get into what he had to say.
Because your parents are going to be free and clean, and I hope we can do it by tomorrow. Is that okay? We'll try getting it done tomorrow. So wonderful. Give them, I don't know them, but give them my regards and wish them a good life.
Mr. President.
Yes. How are you?
I just want to say thank you for bringing my parents back.
Yeah, well, they were given a pretty harsh treatment based on what I'm hearing. Pretty harsh treatment.
Yes, sir.
Was your brother fighting also for this release, right?
Hey, I go to the University of
thing, but it's a great thing because your parents are going to be free and clean, and I hope.
So as y'all can see, child, they about to get out of jail. What y'all think about that? I'm like, damn. So y'all know he's talking about also pardoning police officers who get found convicted or who gets charged with he's saying doing their job, but y'all know that we got some cops out here to be on some bullshit. So Trump is out here trying to pardon them, and now you guys see he has also pardoned the Chrisleys for their BS. So yeah, I guess Trump. Okay, moving on. I guess, and I digress. Let's move on. A hot damn mess, y'all. A hot damn mess. It's some white privilege right there. All right, so Ralph, y'all know Ralph and Drew were just seen canoodling, and he was feeding Drew food and all this other stuff. Now he's back to being the asshole that we know him to be. Ralph says that Drew plays a game on TV, said that she plays the damsel in distress card, says that it's a role and a character, and she does it so well because she's an actress. So that's what he's saying, like all that stuff, because Drew trying to say, nah, we're not back together, we're not this, we're not, Ralph and I are not cool again, and da-da-da-da-da. Ralph is like, look, she's bullshitting, she's lying. What sound like the other day that they were maybe back messing around and trying to fix things. But Drew came back and put a statement out saying, hey, that's not true. We're just trying to co-parent, and it takes, us getting along in that way to co-parent and have a great relationship in front of the kids. I don't know. Let's get into what Ralph had to say.
Drew plays a game on TV, though. You know what I'm saying? So she plays a damsel in distress card, and it's amazing for her because it's a role, it's a character, and she does it so well because she's an actress that everything goes. Like she can go and she could throw a rock, hide her hand, and then cry about it. That job is so. For a while, I could never really talk about it. Now I can, of course, because we're going through our situation. But that's the game that she plays. You know what I'm saying? So it works for her.
So is it a gift and a curse being married to an actress?
I wouldn't say it's as long as the actress knows when it's time to act and when the cameras are off. You know what I'm saying?
So the cameras are off and she's still in actress mode.
Nah, you know what the crazy thing is when the cameras are off, she's actually back to her normal self.
So it's when the cameras are on.
When them cameras are on, I'd be like, why did you do that? You know what I'm saying? They make me look crazy. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, well, that's my inspiration. So it's kind of crazy and it's hard for me to navigate that because I'm not an actress. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an actor.
Yeah.
I don't know how to go and navigate the different things. I'm just who I am. Mm-hmm. So if you say something crazy to me, or you say something that makes me question it, or something cat, then I'm gonna be like that's not true. And then I'm gonna come at you about it. I'm gonna ask you about it. Drew plays a game on TV, though.
So y'all hear that? Said it's Drew is an actress. Now, some of that I agree with. Drew is definitely an actress because she definitely can cry on cue. Like she definitely does play the victim in a lot of stuff that she get herself caught up in. But I just can't hear it from Ralph. All right, it might be the right message, but it's damn sure the wrong messenger. I really don't want to hear it from you, Ralph. I'm sorry, because you play a part in a lot of the mess that she do that be the damsel in distress bullshit. I really believe that. I believe that Drew is attention seeking, and I believe that she does that a lot with Ralph. And I think that he enjoys it, but I think that he more so likes to be in control. And I think that Drew started making her own money now, and she feels a little more independent, and he doesn't want to give her that independence. So that's why they're fighting, and that's why he want to get a divorce, because he can't control her damn money. He was used to making all the money, and now she's making all the money. He don't like it. Okay, let's continue, because he had more to say, child.
Facade,
Yeah. So you're breaking free from the facade of doing your own thing.
Yeah.
So how long has the separation been?
2 years, 2+.
Ooh.
2+.
And you're in the basement.
Yeah.
Why are you in the basement, sir?
You know what? Real talk is because Drew and her attorney actually tried to set me up. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to get me kicked out and have me pay for the house too. You know what I'm saying? So it was like this whole entire thing. And so what the judge did was actually smart. She was like, listen, opposed to me kicking you out and having you pay for everything, I'm gonna just put you in the basement. You got your own exit. My basement, 4,000 square feet. Huh. I gotta pay for the house anyway, So no, it is a house. It's bigger than most people's homes. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got everything. I got the movie theater down there. It's like I got the ultimate man cave. It's the ultimate man cave
with your own entrance, kitchen, everything.
Podcast room, like studio.
You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Every bar. So I got it all, and it was just but the most important part was it allowed me to really be there and locked in with my kids. Because that's most important to me. That's
all my hearts.
Like, well, my kids, all of this means nothing. Because if I didn't have my kids, I would have been gone. Facade,
Yeah. So you're breaking free from the facade of doing.
Who that sound like? Martell, don't it? Martell always mentioning his damn kids when somebody trying to interview him. He don't got shit going on, but he damn sure gonna throw them kids up in there for a little, for a little, oh, shut up, Ralph. At the end of the day, you don't think about them damn kids. Drew said you be down there with women, banging them out down there in the basement with your kids upstairs. So you ain't damn thought about them damn kids. Like, shut it up. You ain't thought about them damn kids. What up, Creole girl? Thanks for being here. He sound just like Martell, don't he? I said, damn, you could tell them two been hanging around each other a lot, because he be regurgitating everything Martell say, and Martell regurgitate what Ralph be saying. Okay, they stay with my kids. I ain't saying they can't love their kids, but it's so convenient that Ralph always wraps himself around his kids, and everything is so about his kids. But he's so full of shit. Like, he really is. I sometimes I just can't take him serious. All right. But that's what he had to say about Drew after they just had their little moment, child. After they just had their little moment of reconciliation on camera where Drew said, oh, no, it's just not that. We're not back together. We're just trying to co-parent, you know, and have a great relationship in front of the kids, child. Bye. All right, so let's get on to the next topic, child. Shout out to Nicole Everything, because that's what I saw it. Raz B, guys. Raz B is speaking out, honey. Raz B is speaking out, and he is blaming Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston for allegedly abusing him. What y'all think about this? Let's get into it, y'all, because he is telling it. All right. Y'all know the group B2K. Raz B is from the group B2K. He finally speaks up and he says Marcus Houston, which I kind of felt like, and I heard this before some time back, which now it makes sense how and why Marcus Houston wanted to be with that young ass girl who ran away from home. Okay, his wife, who is now divorced from his ass, she left his ass, thank God, after she got impregnated twice by his ass. But she was a young girl who ran away from home and went and was staying with Marcus Houston with his old ass, and he wound up marrying the girl. But he tried to say that he waited until she became legal to date her, and I call that lies and bullshit. If she's staying in your house, you smashing her. But anywho, so he wound up marrying this young girl. They had 2 kids together. But now Raz B, who was in the group, and everybody saw crashing out and having all these moments, and the other guys in the groups, you know, in the group, and everybody else, including Chris Stokes, was trying to say that Raz B was trying to break up the group and he was doing team too much and acting out, and they even said he was on drugs. He might have been, but why was he doing these things? Why was he on drugs? There's a reason for why he was crashing out. He went and stayed in Japan for a while. They saw him walking out, I think it was like on a building, on top of a building, and acting out in a hotel most recently. He's been doing the damn most. But let's get into what he had to say, because he is calling names in terms of who abused him, y'all. Let's get into this. Ooh.
Got people thinking that I'm gay, and I'm not, because I was molested by a pedophile. So this is how we do this. Since y'all want to try to shut me down publicly with sending out cease and desist letters, let's get in the room with the lawyers and let's take a polygraph test. I'm going to take the test, and when I take the test, you can do whatever it is that you need to do. When you take it and when you fail, you take this fade and you take that bit. Because I'm tired of being bullied, and I'm not going to be bullied no more. Oh, yeah. And I'm doing this polygraph test for all of my fans that support me, all my family and my friends that support me, so I can move on with my career, move on with my life. Free me.
I tell you, I don't know what happened. I can't even go back into the mind frame of where I was at, because I was 11 and 12 years old.
Got people thinking that I'm gay, and I'm not, because I was molested by a pedophile. So this is how we do this.
Y'all hear that? So it says it might as well bring Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston to the front. So he's alleging that Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston did something to him when he was 11, 12 years old, and he's now speaking out. As you guys know, he was crashing out for quite some time about the things that he was holding inside. This story kind of reminds me of Q from Day 26. This reminds me of Q from Day 26, who we've been talking about, who he also was crashing out and fighting and aggressive because he was holding in a secret that he wanted to let out, and he couldn't tell it because of maybe something that was signed or maybe a threat towards him. I don't know. But what I do know is he had a lot of hurt and pain that he was holding inside, and it was literally killing him inside. So he was fighting everybody, just like Q was. And Chris Stokes was doing the same thing in his group with B2K, and nobody could understand why this young man who seemed to have everything going for himself was crashing out and acting crazy like this. But he's called out Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston for doing some alleged things to him that they shouldn't have done when he was around 11 and 12 years old. So prayers to Raz B. He just had a new baby. Prayers that brings him some joy and peace so that he can not think about those things, and also just go ahead and get therapy for that as well. I ain't saying sweep it under the rug, but hopefully your new baby can bring you some light and love and happiness after all of this has happened to him. It's sad. It's very, very sad. So prayers to him, prayers to anyone who's been in a situation where you've been violated or taken advantage of. Okay, let's move on. This is my last topic. Yeah. All right. So this is the last topic because I told you guys this is a short pop-in video. So Dwight Howard, honey, y'all know Dwight Howard, child. He's very questionable nowadays. But he got married to the girl from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Amy Luciani, child. And she's explaining why she stopped posting her husband, Dwight Howard. Now I'm hearing that they broke up for whatever reason. Probably because he became a little aggressive, because they said Dwight can be aggressive behind the scenes. We have already heard it from Royce, where Royce said he picked her up and slung her across the floor. And because he wanted her to have some type of intimate moment, and she didn't want to. And we also know about all the other things that she talked about in her interview. If you guys didn't get a chance to see her interview, go and look at Royce Reed's interview from y'all know she used to be on Basketball Wives, but she sat down with Carlos King and had an interview with him and was talking about all the things that she went through while being with Dwight Howard, and after the fact, how he's been coming after her on a legal matter, trying to bankrupt her so that he can have his way and take custody of their child. But yeah, he done had Royce in jail and everything over some shit that he was doing. But let's get into what Amy had to say. All right. So Amy Luciani opens up about why she rarely shares her husband, Dwight Howard, on social media. She reveals that people would flood her comments, tagging him and leaving nasty remarks. She said that she's fed up with the negativity and that she chose to keep their relationship mostly private. So it looks like she might have gone back to him, because the last time I saw with the two of these two, they had broken up, okay, for whatever reason. So it's given that she might have gone back to him. Because he liked both of them, child. He liked schlongs and kitty cats. So I don't know. And I think he might like Kitten Hills too, because according to that last lawsuit that was against him, old boy who he met in the DM said that Dwight asked him to come over for some three-way pleasure with a Trans Am that he already had waiting over there for them. So, and I ain't talking about the car. Okay. So let's get into what Amy had to say, girl.
You're not going to talk about Dwight on my page. You're not. That's why y'all notice, did y'all notice when we first got together, I was posting and I was so happy, and it was Black love, and I was so happy. And then I was reading the comments. People was actually adding my husband's name to talk about him. Adding his name, going out their way to on my page. It's not about what they say about him. It's just the fact that this is somebody's husband. And I don't want to hear it. You have your opinions. I know my husband. I know who I married. Y'all don't know who I married. I don't know who y'all married. And then to go out y'all way to at him. I stopped posting him because I could see if it was people saying negative things about him. You're not gonna talk about Dwight on my page. You're not. But y'all going out your way and y'all adding my husband. Y'all gonna at him to disrespect him on my page. We're not gonna do it. So I wanted to really show my life and the changes, and I wanted to show y'all us traveling, and I wanted to show y'all it's my first time being married. I've never been married before. I don't plan on doing this twice. I actually wanted to show y'all a lot of stuff, but people were so negative and so nasty that I was maybe I gotta turn into that girl who don't show y'all nothing. But y'all go out your way and y'all adding my husband. Y'all gonna at him to disrespect him on my page. We're not gonna do it. So I wanted to really show my life and the changes, and I wanted to show y'all us traveling.
Child, obviously you don't know who you married, okay? We absolutely know who you married, okay? From these recent lawsuits and what we heard that happened over there in that house before you went up over there playing wifey to this fool, and you a whole beard. I'm just gonna say that, Amy. This boy got you over there. Dwight Howard got you over there in that house being a beard while he do what he really want to do behind the scenes. He like men who dress up like women and give him crazy sexual pleasures. That's what he like. So he got you over there as the face of, where people will be like, oh, well, maybe he ain't doing that because he's married. Because when he was asked, was he gay and did he like men? He gave the long answer around and said, and then turned around and said, I don't have to tell you anything about my life or what I do in my bedroom. Most straight men who are not into that type of lifestyle will tell you quick, fast, and in a hurry, bitch, don't ever try me like that. No, I'm not gay. But you didn't give that answer to Dwight Howard, because old boy in the lawsuit pretty much said that when he came over there, that you picked him up and was aggressive and stood over him because he was refusing to have a three-way action with you and another trainee that you invited over there in that moment. So stop playing in people's face. Royce already said some stuff about you and how you like to get down as well. So what we're not going to do, Amy Luciani, while you sitting your man-faced ass up here on this screen, trying to portray yourself as this protector over somebody who don't need no fucking protecting, because he's been known to be the fucking aggressor. At the end of the day, sit down, you a beard, and nobody respects that whole relationship because we know what it's for. You're with him for a come up, and he's with you for a cover up. And that's all I got for this damn topic. All right, let's get up off this chat. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. If you forgot to hit it on your way in. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will need to push Car Chronicles back slightly in the morning because my son has awards day tomorrow. He's supposed to be getting some awards. So my husband and I will be there to support him for that at 9:30 in the morning. No, 9:15. It's 9:15. So we're going to be there for that. And shortly thereafter, hopefully it won't be no longer than an hour. Okay, at best. After that hour and a half, then I'll be back to do my show, okay? Because I don't want to start it and then have to stop abruptly and then come back. And yeah, I'll just do it all in one take, all right? So yeah, my baby's getting a few awards tomorrow, y'all. I'm so excited. I am so excited. So he's excited too. That's all he's been talking about. But he will be getting some awards tomorrow. So we're going to go and help him celebrate that. Take some pictures and videos and big him up, honey, because he will be going to 4th grade next year. I'm so proud of my baby. He's been doing so good this year. So yes, he's been doing good. Yes, honey. Yes, my baby been doing good. So he's gonna be getting some awards tomorrow. So yes, honey, said we understand. Baby, yes, honey. I gotta be there for my baby. I gotta be there. I love y'all, but I gotta be there for my baby. Okay. Because mommy, make sure you be there. I said I'm gonna be there. Okay. Me and daddy gonna be there. We gonna be there front and center. All right. So yes, my baby is getting his awards, and we're going to be there for him in the morning, honey. And after that, I will come back and we'll get into Car Chronicles, okay? So please keep your notifications on so you guys will know when I go live. Yeah, I can't be showing no pictures, baby. Pepper's love, I would love to, but the way these people are crazy on you, I stopped sharing pictures because people are fucking crazy, okay? I know y'all get it, and I know y'all understand. If y'all follow me, y'all know it, honey. I be wanting to share stuff with you guys, but I can't no more because people be taking people pictures and posting them up and putting nasty messages. I gotta protect me and mine. I would love to share, but yeah, no, because people are already stealing my pictures off my social medias and posting them on their platforms and posting negative messages. So I had to go and copyright pictures. I had to go and protect my shit and put my shit in private because people on the internet is fucking crazy with nothing else to do. So I'm sorry that I can't share, okay, those precious moments, but I rather keep them private than to have to snap off on somebody's ass. All right. So y'all understand, y'all get it. But hey, love you guys down. Y'all have a wonderful night. I will ride, honey. I got to protect my baby because I don't play by him. I don't even play by him, baby. I go to jail for him, and that's on period. But yeah, I love you guys down. Y'all have a wonderful night. You guys be safe, all right? And I will see you guys in the morning. Thank you to my moms, Bill Wilson, KBR, Tyra, Scorpion Miss. Thank you, Rose Armstead. Thank you, Truth TV Podcast. Thank y'all for doing an awesome job, okay? And thank you to all the content creators that stopped by as well. Sunny Days, I see you in the building. Yes, honey, she said protecting babies. You know I got it. I got it, honey. So I see y'all tomorrow, okay? Hit that like button. Love you guys down. Let's go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't